Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, important news on the Benjamin Sesko saga. But before we move on, kindly jam that subscribe button and turn on notification to get notified once we drop a new transfer update video. And so let's jump into it. We are entering into a crucial day, guys, with Benjamin. Crucial, big moment, big story, and big situation to explain. That's why we are here on the channel, and that's why we are ready to enter into details of the story. Let me start, guys, with the situation around the player, because after last night, Newcastle presented an improved proposal for Benjamin, 80 million euros, fix euro 10 million in Adon's 90 million today. Manchester United, after calling Red Bullig over the recent days to tell them, don't worry, we are going to bid. Don't worry, we are going to bid. Debt ready, we are going to bid. Now, Manchester United enter in scene, and Manchester United present an official bid as Bild revealed today. The bid is 75 million plus euro 10 million in advance. So 85 million package from Manchester United after 90 million package from Newcastle United. Let's clarify some points. Manchester United bid 75 plus 10 85 includes a part of these add-ons being really easy to reach. Are you remember what I told you for Victor Joker earlier this summer? Sometimes in the transfer market world is very easy to go and say numbers like 20 million euro, 10 million, 50 million EDONs, but then the add-ons can be very easy to reach. So almost guaranteed, maybe when you play, I don't know, just for example, 5 games, 10 games, 15 games, maybe can be quite easy to reach when you score 10 goals, 20 goals, 30 goals with the club, or maybe can be very difficult to reach, like win the Champions League, win the Premier League, or whatever. In some cases are even like win the Balloon d'Or or these sort of things. So add-ons is not meaning guaranteed. Money can be almost guaranteed, in some cases can be easy, in some cases can be difficult in other cases. In this Manchester United proposal, the main part of the add-ons are quite easy to reach. That's the description of those involved in the deal. So 75 plus 10 with quite easy main part of these add-ons as part of the package. Why Manchester United beat Pete? First point, a message to Red Bull Leipzig. Okay, after spending 2 weeks talking, after spending 2 weeks telling you, okay, we are going to bid at some point, they wanted to show that now, after Newcastle sending that kind of bid, they are serious. They are really in the race. They're not just playing with that one. Second message to Newcastle. Okay, you are beating, but we also have the money. We are also in the race. Your bid is higher because Newcastle beat now is higher, but Manchester United want to show that they can compete. Third point, the crucial one, the player. Newcastle wanted to show to Benjamin Sesko that while Newcastle are pushing like crazy, Manchester United are ready to enter into the race. But remember what I always told you, Manchester United will only bid if they feel the player wants to join them. And what's important to mention is that sources at Manchester United on Tuesday morning guarantee that their feeling is that the deal between Benjamin Sesko and Newcastle is not done yet, because the player is waiting for Manchester United move. Was waiting for Manchester United move was because now the bid is on the table, and Man United are officially part of this conversation. But Manchester United feel that Sesko was waiting for them, and this is why they decided to enter into action and to send that proposal. One of the reasons why they decided to send that proposal. So now the battle is really ongoing with 2 bits on the table. We have to test the patience of Newcastle, who have obviously spent many days waiting for Benjamin to decide, putting on the table a very big proposal, putting on the table for the player a very big contract. So Newcastle absolutely remain at the table at the moment, but they want an answer as soon as possible after what happened with the Kit Key, who was close to Newcastle, that joined Liverpool, after what happened with Brian earlier in the window, after what happened with Joe Pedro, who was a target for Newcastle and decided to go to Chelsea. They want an answer from Manjoko, want to resolve this situation as soon as possible. So that's the point. Also important to mention, guys, that obviously this point for Newcastle will be really important to understand also the future of Alexander Isak, because Alexander Isak and Liverpool deal is on hold in this moment, waiting for Newcastle to communicate. If Newcastle sign Benjamin Sesko, can be way easier for Liverpool to return to the table, beat bid and get Alexander Isak, because if Sesko goes to Newcastle, for sure Liverpool will be back at the table and will be the game for Isak, despite they told you they will not beat anymore. They will bid if Newcastle open the doors, but if Benjamin goes to Manchester United and May United feel internally that he's waiting for them, Well, in that case, obviously for Newcastle could be different. They will look for a new striker on the market, but to find the striker now, almost 23 days to the end of the transfer window, and to find him to replace a top player like Alexandria is not going to be something easy. So let's see what's going to happen there. But now Manchester United at the table with a big proposal. Now crucial factors, the first one, what the player will decide to do, because Benjamin at the moment has not communicated. Okay, I only want to go to that club. May United believe that he's waiting for them, because they see that at the moment a deal with Newcastle is not closed, and this is why May United believe that he's waiting for them, but at the moment still waiting for a formal communication from Benjamin Mishko on the other side, because Leg are in control of the situation. With two beats on the table, 90 million euros, Manchester United with 75 plus 10, Newcastle with 80 plus 10, so Leg obviously are enjoying this situation. It's a bidding war, it's a big saga. The player is still not officially exposed, so Newcastle are quite happy with this situation. Now it's going to be really important to understand the timing of all parties involved. If Newcastle will decide to stay in this race, wait for Sesko, or to leave the table, and then if Manchester United get to the numbers wanted by Leipzig, but the beat is a really important bit, and then Benjamin Sesko himself, because Sesko has to make a final official decision, but the feeling of those internally. At Manchester United, important people at Manchester United, is that Sesko was waiting for them, and this is why they decided to present an official bid. They decided to enter very strong in the race on this Tuesday. So now the Benjamin Sesko story is absolutely ongoing. Over the weekend we had reports that he decided to go to Newcastle. Trust me, Man United would never beat if they already heard that the player agreed everything with Newcastle, and probably the deal was already done, if we really agreed with Newcastle on Saturday, when we had that rumor. At the same time, Newcastle are still on the table, Newcastle are waiting, Newcastle are hoping Manchester United involved, and so let's follow the situation. But for sure Benjamin Sesko Saga is now entering into absolutely crucial stages. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, because there are many points, many details of this Benjamin Sesko story. So I'm curious about your opinion. I'm reading you in the comments. Where should he go, Manchester United or Newcastle? Why should he join one club or the other? And also, what do you expect to happen at the end? It's going to be Red Devils, or it's going to be McP. So let me know your opinion guys here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.